Hey peeps, good morning. So me and Abby, we went and hung out under the stars yesterday. We're pretty late. So this morning, I did not wake up on time at all. Didn't set an alarm or anything, so I don't know why I expected to wake up on time. But that's okay because the Travis Scott release, the app still isn't loading. So if it doesn't load, I don't have a chance to get it. And the Yeezys, they came out a few minutes ago, and I got through almost instantly. Got my size in those. Yeah, got that order, you know. Still waiting over here. We'll see if the sneakers app lets me through. It's let a few people through recently, I've seen on Twitter. I don't know, maybe just be patient, I guess. But yeah, that one's been loading for a long time. And then I just used my wife's phone to try and go after the Yeezys, because it was like, maybe they'll be easy. And I'd like to have them in my size. The other ones I got, I just sold them really quick because they were way too small. I had to get them in size 9. I'm a size 10.5, but I think the size 9 felt like they were almost right. They just needed to be a little bit bigger, so I went with a 10 instead of a 10.5, and hopefully that'll be a good size for me, but we'll see when they come in. Be like a week or so, a week and a half. I don't know. Adidas takes a little while to get to me sometimes. It's not that long, but yeah. Anyways, me and Abby are gonna go on some hikes now. Go enjoy some outdoors. So yeah, it's kind of gonna be another one of them hiking vlogs. Let's go enjoy some scenery. Well, we haven't quite left yet, but these are gone. Sold out. Oh well. Now we're gonna hit the road. Out again. See you later. Greatest trail shoes. Abby's got her feelers on. Yes.
Can we go for a swim day?
Yeah, let's go for a swim. Well, babe, did you enjoy our 12-mile hike?
I did. My toes are happy to be done.
Yeah.
But it was really beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Now I have the hiccups for some reason.
You had the hiccups, and I don't know where we're going. Where are we headed to next?
Now we're going to Lost Lake.
All right.
We're cramming a bunch of stuff into one day.
Yeah. Doing all the stuff we can't do with our little foster girls. We can't take them on these long hikes. That just would not work. We took them on like a 1.5 mile hike, and they were crying.
It was more of a walk because it was paved along the river. It wasn't even a hike.
No, by the dam.
Yeah.
By Gibson Dam.
Yeah. Well, that is by Missouri River too. But
Right.
yeah, I forgot about that.
All right, well, we'll go check out that spot, and then we'll dig into the Bible. We'll talk about 1 Corinthians chapter 9, and it'll be good. So, enjoy the ride, people. Just enjoy the ride. Hey guys, so we're just taking a moment here. I'm going to read from the Bible to you. I'm going to read from 1 Corinthians chapter 9. We're going to read verses 19 through 23. It just spoke to me today as I was having my little Bible reading time here. So I'm going to share it with you. One thing you got to keep in mind though when you're reading Corinthians, 1st or 2nd Corinthians, you are reading somebody else's mail. Paul the apostle wrote to the Corinth people. He wrote a letter to the people in Corinth. And so he was helping them figure out some different issues they were having with their church. So let's read verse 19 through 23. For though I am free from all, I have made myself a servant to all, that I might win more of them. To the Jews I became as a Jew in order to win Jews. To those under the law I became as one under the law, though not being myself under the law, that I might win those under the law. To those outside the law I became as one outside the law, not being outside the law of Christ, but under the law of Christ, that I might win those outside the law. To the weak I became weak, that I might win the weak. I have become all things to all people, that by all means I might save some. I do it all for the sake of the gospel, that I may share with them in its blessings. So this verse just speaks to me. It reminds me that I need to be different around different people. When you're around a certain type of people, you kind of act like them. You got to talk like them. You got to relate to them in their own way. And a lot of people think that Christianity is like this cookie cutter, like you look specifically like this and it can't be any different. But that is very far from the truth. Every different people group, every different culture, we're all going to worship God. We're all going to give God glory differently. That doesn't mean that we don't all believe that Jesus was sent down to the earth, that he died on the cross, that he rose from the dead, he paid the penalty that our sins deserve, he paid the price for our bad things that we do in our life, and he has forgiveness for anybody who asks. That doesn't change. But how we worship God, how our community looks with serving God is going to be different from people group to people group, and we have to start accepting that and understanding that. And that's something that this verse is trying to teach us. So anyways, I do want to talk about these SEEULATERs. I've been wearing them all day. I put on my muck boots because here at Lost Lake, a lot of rattlesnakes, so I decided to wear them instead of these because these go up a little bit higher. And there's not a whole lot of hiking here at Lost Lake. But anyways, these were on my 12-mile hike, and that tread was just awesome. Like, I feel great wearing them. I feel definitely secure. Definitely not waterproof at all. My foot got totally wet in this one and all dirty. This one never got wet, and so it's all dry. But yeah, so this one is super dirty because I stepped in the lake a little bit, in the stream, the creek, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, 12 miles, and these are very comfortable. The EVA foam that they put on these is very supportive, but at the same time it has a little bit of give. So I definitely recommend for anybody who does long hikes, these would be great. And also it does have good ankle support. You can really lace these tight up here so they stay on nice and they're not like making your toes push against the front of your shoe like what happens with some low top hiking shoes. Yeah, so anyways, me and Abby are gonna enjoy the rest of the day, and I'll see y'all later. So this is me, Stefan Long, Jesus Taco, another day. Make sure to comment, yo.